fuck. I'll fuck my shoes up for sure. Oh, I can just feel it squishing. Oh my God. It's like quick. Need some Jason Mark. Felt that. I can like, bro, I can like feel this shit on. Oh my God. It's bright as fuck. This light down here looks dope. The light down here looks dope. I'm shining down here, out here with Sam, getting some pictures off before it gets dark in the next like 20 minutes. And I already fucked up my shoes, so I'm already over it. I want to go back home. I don't know. Light looks good though. Do you need me to put the camera down or anything? Oh, okay. I'm just so over my shoes being dirty that I don't even know what to say. Like I mean, I think it just feels like I'm still walking on mud. So I know that shit like stuck to the bottom of my shoe for a fact. Yeah.
I can see myself.
With Pentax.
That looks crazy.
Yeah. I feel like that last lady that drove by first had all intentions on hitting me.
Really?
Like, I was like halfway out the street and she was still like going full speed.
So you want to just like get a portrait with no like film camera?
Yeah, here.
The light just looks nice with the coming from that way.
Where are you shooting with? What lens are you
It's like a 55, so it's like a 40 something. Stand a little more off towards that way. No, so like stand there, but like with your body more facing that way.
Like
Other way. Yeah. And then like glance up at me. Yeah, like that. Right. Let's try to get one with this fog.
I hate how dark it gets like so early. It's like you have no time to even like do what you want to do. You have to get out at least whatever time the sun comes up, and then from there on you just got to make sure you got your shit together, that you do everything that you want to do before the fucking sun goes down at 3 p.m. and shit. Shit's stupid. I can't wait for it to be summer or spring again, because this shit is fucking retarded. You mind sending me that shot so I can put it on the vlog? Yeah. You wanna just keep going down there? This shit's so heavy, it's like impractical to even vlog with this big ass monitor on top of this.
You need the grill.
I do. I feel like MJ. Every time I come to Sam's house, he either has this electricity beer, which is actually low-key kind of good. It just tastes like electricity.
Everyone's gonna roast me for having that.
Huh?
Everyone's gonna roast me for having that.
But of course you have this. Of course this is in Sam's refrigerator. I feel like people should expect you to have that. Also, do you hear the autofocus in some of my vlogs? No? Do you watch my vlogs? Oh, well, that's good, because I can hear it and that shit fucking, it's just so annoying. Oh, well, don't start noticing. I'm about to sit here and watch Sam lose some Fortnite and watch myself lose some Fortnite too, and then, yeah, I should have brought my Xbox. Grace is at home though, and I don't want to just like Grace is.
If you're at home playing Fortnite, Grace is gonna yell at you. If you're playing Fortnite, you can't say shit.
That's very true. She's gonna be so mad when she sees this. She's gonna be like, oh really, Sam? She's gonna be pissed. Sorry, Grace, I didn't say it, Sam did. How long did we just go out? Like 10 minutes at the most, very most. I'm glad. See, this is why I got this camera though, because it would have been so hard trying to carry this big ass shit and then my 5D.
Yeah.
And we weren't doing anything like, yeah, and it's not like we were doing like anything crazy, so like this camera was perfect. So that's why y'all niggas need to get a young point and shoot. Y'all could probably get digital point and shoot too. Honestly, a point and shoot, I was about to say, why don't you got point and shoot, but you do. Let me see yours. This vlog is, I feel like this vlog is all over the place. I look good in this light though, I don't even know why.
I gotta get the contacts back though.
Yeah, I don't even know why you sold it. Young, what's this, an Olympus?
Yeah.
But does it always take a picture with the flash?
The fire, but...
Oh. It's empty?
Yeah.
Oh, I was about to say. Like I spent most of the day just like in a house editing a vlog from yesterday.
That's the issue. You should only ever edit when it's dark.
I know, I was gonna edit last night, but then I fell asleep because I was tired. Oh well, anyway. Yeah. Wait, before I go, did you see people going in on me for not using my viewfinder yesterday?
Yeah.
Like, what kind of crazy shit is that?
I didn't see.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not my issue that with my contacts, I can't figure out how to zoom with live view.
For real?
Yeah.
I should do a video on why I personally use live view.
Make a video telling everyone to mind their own fucking business.
Oh yeah, and it should be titled "Mind Your Fucking Business." Yeah, I feel like a lot of people worry about everything except being a photographer.
Yeah.
Or photography.
People just getting mad.
I know, like what? Anyway, I hope y'all have a good one and you know what I'm saying, mind your business, you'll live longer. Alright, so it's the next day from that last clip. So your boy just got back from church and it was a really good session and I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great. If you're watching this video for the title, then this is the part that you want to see, because this is where I'm going to talk about why I use live view. Well, not necessarily why I use it, but why I prefer live view over using a viewfinder in some of my photos. I didn't even know that this was like a big topic or that it was even a big deal in the photographer community, because I just don't see this as something to be worried about. I feel like we worry about so many things other than just taking pictures that the photographer community has just became like a little bit toxic. And it's not even people telling me that aren't photographers, it's literally photographers telling me to use my viewfinder and not to shoot using live view. Now, I'm a person who believes that everybody's entitled to do whatever they do, everybody's entitled to say and think however they want to think, but there comes a point to like where when you're doing something creative, especially something like photography, where I think that there's no rules and like you shouldn't tell people how and how they shouldn't be taking photos. At the end of the day, essentially a photo is being taken. So I'm really not understanding the point of people saying how a photo should be taken. Now, a lot of people, I've heard people say that people call people noobs who shoot using live view, and that's just the dumbest shit I ever heard, because I started shooting with live view maybe 3 years ago. I would like to think of myself as not a noob in the photography world, but hey, maybe I am. I could care less because it's how I take pictures. And yeah, besides all that shit, I'm just going to some reasons why I use live view, or why I prefer live view over using the viewfinder sometimes. Now, reason number one being is that I learned to use live view from another photographer that I used to watch and follow on the internet, and I have never used live view up until that point. And when I found out that he used live view, I was like, let me see how it works. And cause I didn't even know cameras could do live view, and I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I was still kind of new to it myself. Like 3 years ago, I was only 2 years in. I didn't know everything about photography. I still don't. So on my next shoot, I went out, I used it, and I was just like, wow, this is crazy. I would continue to shoot. I'm shooting photos through my viewfinder, and when I would get home, I would notice that like some of my photos aren't all the way in focus, or like what I saw and what I thought was in focus isn't in focus. And a lot of people have been telling me that I need to like adjust my viewfinder for my eyes, or you know, calibrate my lenses or whatever the case may be. But a lot of people don't understand when you shoot at such a low aperture, like 1.4 or like to 2.8 is what I usually shoot my portraits at. If somebody's moving around and you focus on their eyes and they make the slightest movement, then that photo is gonna become out of focus. With that being said, I was like, let me just start using the live view, cause like I could focus, manually focus, and I could just like line my photo up the way I wanted it to be lined up and then take it. Now I don't shoot every single photo that I take in live view, but like I switch in between. I'll shoot some like through the viewfinder, then I'll shoot some on live view. And for the most part, both photos end up fine, but I find that shooting through the viewfinder that some of my photos come out just a tad bit blurry. Not all the way blurry, but just a tad bit. I think live view is a really dope thing to have because like it's that extra cushion. Like say you're shooting something for a client and you can't fuck up, then shooting these photos, taking extra time to shoot photos in live view will help you like when you get back home and you realize, damn, that photo wasn't in fucking focus. And then a lot of people will say like they shoot with the viewfinder and their photos never ever in life came out blurry, not once. And I just find that super hard to believe, but to each their own. But then I'll go look at their pictures. But I'm not trying to get mad or act like I'm angry about it or anything. I just think it's really ridiculous that a lot of people are trying to tell not only me, but other photographers that shooting through live view is not something a photographer should be doing. That shit is just absurd to me, because at the end of the day, a photo is being taken, and no matter how it's being taken, the shit got taken. You feel me? I personally prefer to shoot live view in the settings that I'm in. I don't always shoot live view. Like I said, I shoot through the viewfinder. Like if I'm in a fucking hurry and I don't have time, then I'm shooting through the viewfinder. Actually, I think it's dope with Sony because they have an electronic viewfinder. So when you're looking through the viewfinder, it's like looking through live view, but through the viewfinder. I think just as a fucking community of photographers that we need to stop worrying about the shit that has little to nothing to do with photography, especially your own photography. Like, why worry about what another photographer's doing to take pictures if it's not affecting you, and if it's just like their own way of doing things. Like, I'll never knock someone, not even in photography, I'll never knock someone for doing something that works for them. Like, a lot of people talk shit about Lonzo because the way he shoot. That's the way he fucking shoot. Who's to fucking say that there's a proper way to shoot? Who cares if there's a proper way to shoot? Do what's best for you. Take pictures the way you want to take pictures, and I don't give a fuck what you do in life. If you're doing it and it works for you, then keep fucking doing it the way it works for you. And also, I've noticed myself being way too just like not myself in these videos. Like when I'm doing these like talking down parts, like sitting down talking parts, like I just look at myself like, wow, I look goofy as fuck. Now that I've had time to reflect and look at all that, I'm just gonna be myself, cause like I'm not gonna be overly animated and goofy for YouTube. Like I'm just gonna be myself because people are gonna fuck with me. People are either gonna fuck with me for me or they're not gonna fuck with me. And it's just as simple as that. You can't force people to fuck with you. You can't force people to like you. Just be you, do what you do. And at the end of the day, fuck all the criticism, especially if it's just like negative criticism. Like nobody should ever be knocking somebody for how they do something, you feel me? Unless it's just like, I can't even think of a reason why somebody would do that. Cause I'm not gonna say nothing to you about how you shoot your photos, cause I don't care, you feel me? We all have a lot of shit to say about everything, but we don't check ourselves first. Like if I don't like it, I say, damn, I don't fuck with that. And I move on in my head, because at the end of the day, that's that person and I'm me. And you know what I'm saying? Just, I don't even know why I'm explaining this. I don't even know why. I gotta laugh because why am I even making this video? And I'm about to upload it too, y'all tweak it. At the end of the day, bro, do you. Shoot through live view, shoot through the viewfinder, do what's best for you. It's a personal preference at the end of the day, and that's all I can say about it. It comes a point where people start speaking their opinion as fact. Like when somebody tells me use the viewfinder, I'm like, why? Why do I need to use the viewfinder? Is that a rule? And if it was a rule, I don't give a fuck, because y'all niggas know I break the rules. I don't give a fuck about no fucking rules. Stop overexposing. No, as a community, we need to do better at uplifting each other and embracing new things and accepting one another for what they do as an artist, instead of putting them down for not doing the shit as, you know, it's supposed to be properly done. Like I said, I use the viewfinder. I also use live view. Nothing's worse, especially if you shoot portraits. Nothing's worse than getting home, knowing you got some fire, uploading that shit to your computer and seeing that shit's like halfway out of focus by a fucking hair, or it's not the Sigma glass, because I've shot Sigma, Canon, all types of fucking lenses, and it's always happened. It's not my camera because I calibrated it to my eyes. I actually have 20/20 for anybody who's wondering. It's not my eyes, it's not my viewfinder. is literally just shooting through the viewfinder and shooting people moving and at low apertures and all. Like, can't nobody tell me that actually zooming in on your photo, focusing on that shit, and taking the picture is not more accurate than shooting through the fucking viewfinder. Like, it may take longer, yes, who cares? Especially for what I do. I shoot portraits of people. They're not going nowhere. They're moving and shit, yeah, but at the end of the day, they're not going nowhere. It's not like I'm shooting football players and shit like that. And I feel like if you're shooting like sports and shit, then the viewfinder is definitely, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even imagine. I would personally still shoot through live view, shooting like fucking action sports. That's just me though. I say all this to say, do what's comfortable for you, do what's best for you, do what you like, and do what makes you happy at the end of the day. I'm tired of this fucking community acting like, and it's not the entire community, it's really just, I don't know who the fuck these people are, honestly. Just a group of people that feel the need to follow every single rule, and when they see people not following the rules about a book, then they're not doing it right and they got something to say. But I've been doing this shit for 5 years and I just do what's best for me. Sorry if this last part seemed like I was all hostile and angry, because honestly, I'm just kind of frustrated with people, you know, being know-it-alls and do this and do that rule book ass niggas. I always hated that shit with anything that I ever did in life. So if the tone was like too much for you to handle and all that, but I'm gonna be me. Like I said, I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna be the real me, and I can't be fake no more. And actually, I wasn't even being fake. I can't explain. I'm not even gonna explain it. But you know what I'm saying? I hope y'all have a good day. This light looks actually really, really good. I might start doing videos right here because the video, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I hope y'all have a good day. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I know it wasn't really much, but me just bitching. But anyway, hope y'all have a good one. Do you, be you, be happy. You feel me? Yeah.